But here tonight, a massive tag team main event.
Oh, right on the nose. Oh, man, we know that in the past we've had problems with that nose.
Fallon Henley may have some problems as well. And look who is rocking and rolling right now, Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. Might be the first time they're ever teaming. Io fired up. Curry charging in. And the genius of the sky looking to fly.
How dynamic was that, Vic? Stuck the landing.
Damage Control is rolling here live on NXT.
We are about to play in the Devil's Playground. For the first time in your career, somebody's actually gonna make you walk through hell. And we're about to play by the Devil's rules, also known as my rules.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Here we go. Man, so close.
Park able to power out. Enziguri does not connect. Paxley swung for a moment, and now Jada one more time. Paxley though able to counter. Paxley rolling through, back to her feet, and oh! Maybe not with all the force, but a second one with a little extra. Hip knot. And Parker proving her point tonight.
Here is your winner, Shayna Parker!
Sol Ruca could be closing on a big victory here tonight, but just got turned around by Carmen Petrovic. And Petrovic now looking to slice through.
Oh, see there? Can't stay focused though, Vic. See there? You see that?
And Adonis is, you're 100% right, Brooke. And she took her out off the ball and just got her soul snatched by Sol Ruca.
Here is your winner, Sol Ruca!
That tells me right there, Lucien Price and Bronco Nina.
Hey, Jada Parker!
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! I love it!
That's Lola Vice, who came out here finally getting her hands on Jada. Referee, though, distracted right now. Bronco Nima. Custer!
What the hell is going on here?
Custer! The referee didn't see it. Paying dividends ringside. Hank and Tank. A collision course just took place. And with the assist to Cole Custer, big tag team victory.
Here are your winners, Hank and Tank!
You condone that. You condone that, right?
What do you...
What the?
It's Piper Niven! Niven, who was dropped, her partner Chelsea Green! From SmackDown, Green and Niven are here! What did you say earlier, Brooke? About business that doesn't concern you?
No, this is a little different. Consequences and beautiful.
Shot, you can't even speak!
Repercussions, that's what it is. That's what I'm trying to say right there.
Piper Niven.
Consequences and repercussions. Here we go. Check it out, Vic. Here we're gonna fly.
We always say, expect the unexpected on Tuesday night.
Always expect the unexpected, Vic.
Don't concern yourself in business that doesn't concern you.
Here we go. Whoa!
Julia,
Come on, ref. Come on.
Kick under the jaw. Jane just struck. Kalani Jordan, the Women's North American Champion, is here. Talk about a distraction. Rolling encore didn't connect. That headbutt did.
Not like this, Vic.
Jane on rubber legs. A tag was made. Stephanie McCare is legal. And Stephanie McCare and Julia looking to put the finishing touches on tonight's big momentum building win.
Here are your winners, the team of Julia and Stephanie McCare.
Just got tossed, and we know what is next. A fall from grace.
Good God, man.
And that powerbomb just silenced Crucifino tonight.
Here is your winner, Oba Femi.
Well, we knew Oba Femi was coming in with a mission, and hey! He just wiped out the underboss, right back in on Luca. Well, I don't know if Stacks is gonna regret this decision, Book. We talked about that establishing of
Oh,
dominance.
man, Stacks all man, though. Stacks all man, Vic.
Oh, he is, but look what Oba Femi is doing to two men, and he's doing it with ease.
We talked about how Obafemi is on the warpath, looking to recapture the North American champion. Oh, baby, should we move, Vic?
I think we shall, but just remember what takes place this Sunday. It's the Don! The Don finally getting out here. After tending to Rizzo, coming out here to fight the battle for the family. And overpowered by Oba. What's Oba doing? What did he just... Booker, what did Oba just... He just grabbed that in front of you. What did he do?
Oba's taking it to another level, Vic. This is real serious, dog.
Booker, I can't... I see out here, I mean, right here at our feet, I mean, Oba Femi has just taken out the family, and it now is methodically, almost enjoying what he's doing. And if you look out here to our right, tables, ladders, and stairs, Sunday at Halloween Havoc. The Don is tied. Booker the Don! I think that's a zip tie. And Stack just got put through this table. Booker, look at the Don. He can't do anything. The Don, look at the Don. The Don is zip tied. He can't even get off the
This is
post.
a preview, Vic. This is a preview of what's going to happen on Sunday night.
Femi is forcing the Don to watch him destroy his family.
God.
The Don is absolutely helpless. As Fatal Influence is ready to finally spin the wheel. Oh, no.
Well, ladies, it looks like we...
Booker, she's here!